And of course, now I've lost it. Let me pull back up. There it is. Okay. So let's draw a picture. That's the first thing you always want to do. To take a look at it. So what do we have? We have blocks with masses 2, 3, and 4 are lined up in a row on a frictionless table. Okay, so there's my 2, there's my 3, and there's my 4. We can label them 2, 3, and 4. Let's see, line up in a row on a frictionless table, so friction equals 0. Push forward, so forward by a 19 Newton force. Cool. And so we want the force applied on 2. They're probably going to get you to all 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't need to worry about that. But this one, it's going to look a little messy because I have 3 different free body diagrams. So for mass 2, let's see what I have. I have my force push that way. And then I have the force of 3 on 2. So as I'm pushing this way, 3 is opposing that motion. Are you good with that?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just going to label that force 3 on 2. The other way you hear us refer to is the normal force of 3 onto 2. It's just a contact force. Are you good with that?
Yes.
Okay. So then straight down, there's no friction, but we'll just go ahead and do it. It's force gravity and then the force normal from the surface. Let's see now, mass 3. Oh boy, this one's going to be messy. Let's see, I have the force push, so 2 is pushing on 3, going that way. So I have force 2 on 3. And then I also have this force from 4 pushing back this way. So I have the force of 4 on 3. Are you good with that?
Yes.
Okay. And then, not that gravity is boring, but it just doesn't have much impact here. And then I come over here to mass 4. I say, okay, so if mass 4 only has mass 3 pushing on it, and I'm told that, and I should be clear that that's the force of friction, but there is no friction. So I only have then the force of, let's see, 3 pushing on 4, so force 3, 4, and then gravity and the normal. So for my sum of forces, we're not worried about anything in the y. There's no friction, so there's no need to worry about it. But I can start over here, and if I go that this way is positive, and I'm told that I'm accelerating to the right. So I'm defining that as positive. So the sum of the forces here becomes the force push minus the force 3 on 2 equals mass 2 times acceleration. Now acceleration is positive because I'm going to the right and I've defined to the right as positive.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, so I know this and I know mass, but I don't know this and I don't know acceleration. So I definitely need to do the next one. So that one I say, let's see, I have the force of 2 on 3, so that's just 2 pushing me along, getting me to go, minus the force of 4 on 3 equals mass 3 times acceleration. And I get to this one and I'm like, I don't know either of those 2 quantities, so this one is not going to be helpful for me right away. So I can come over here. Did they give us acceleration? They did not. Okay. I come over here and I'm like, ooh, 1 force, so that's nice. Let's do a different color. So I have force 3 on 4 equals mass 4 times acceleration. Ooh. I look at this and I know, see, I know the force push. I know 3 on 4. I know the mass of mass 4. I don't know acceleration, but I can make a substitution here. I can go, so force 2, 3 minus mass 4 times acceleration equals mass 3 times acceleration.
Oh, so that force of 4 acting on 3 is the same as the force of 3 acting on 4?
Yep, that's a third law of pair. So however hard 3 pushes on 4, 4 is pushing back on it the same amount.
Okay.
And this one, I look at this, I'm like, wait, I know these masses, I feel like I can factor out acceleration. So this feels like if I rearrange this over here, it might be helpful when I come over here. So I can go force 2 on 3 equals, let's see, I'm moving this to the other side. So mass 4 acceleration plus mass 3 acceleration. So now when I move myself all the way back to here, okay, so this is a known force. Now I put these two in terms of masses and acceleration. Ooh, so that'll be a known quantity. I know my masses. All of these are in terms of masses and acceleration, so I can get my way back to acceleration.
Oh, so now you just plug all of that back
Yep,
in.
yep.
Okay.
So force push minus mass, just making the substitution for that, mass 4A minus mass 3A equals mass 2A. And then solving for A, so force push equals the sum of these masses, just moved them over here, mass 2 plus mass 3 plus mass 4 times acceleration. So known quantities, I can solve for acceleration. Now I've done all the hard work. And solve for that acceleration. If I put it in here, don't I get the force of 3 on 4?
Yes.
And now I know acceleration. I know the mass, the force of 3 on 4. Can't I just solve for force 2 on 3?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yep. Or even here, because this would be like the shorter one if I wanted to go for 3 on 2. That's fine too. Does that help?
Yes, very much. Sorry, I was writing down.
No. So what I suggest when I write things out and I don't have an issue with it is you can, oops, I don't want to move it out of the way. Take a screenshot.
That's
If you go control and hit print screen, it'll take a picture of the screen.
Oh, nice.
And then just go to a Word doc or wherever, and then go control V to paste the picture.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have it done? I don't want to close this.
Yeah, you can close it.
Okay.